We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Joey.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First offering on its way. Clearly fooled there on the slider. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
No balls and 1 strike. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 61.
0-1 the count. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Digging in, number 8. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Devin Travis. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 4. Standing in, Austin Meadows. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Moving under at Davis, 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So digging in now, number 35. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Brendan Drury. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, what a dive. It's in time.
The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Wendell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Excursion back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Finally a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willie Adames. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Adames, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Pompey is there to put this one away and retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up. Six down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 8.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll get in there safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Hernandez over at second. Maile at first, 1 gone. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter.
Now batting, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Robertson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
The second
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Zunino is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Right Dalton Pompey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Adames brings it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ground ball right side. Travis showing off his range. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting. Right
Coming to
fielder.
the plate now, Avisail Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Tellez is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for Tampa. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Robertson over to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Hit hard up the middle. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Kiermaier coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And now back to the leadoff spot for the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 35 is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willy Adames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone.
Now
digging in once again, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Ready once again, number 8. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these...
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Devin Travis down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Away right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brendan Drury. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Number 35 in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Davis is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And it's fouled away. High in the air into shallow left center. Galvis onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. No hits to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Down in order to go. Ready for another shot now. Dalton Pompey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Digging in, Rick Maley, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Digging in now, number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Now in the box, Willy Adames. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pompey has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Jonathan Davis. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. Home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Stepping in now, number 8. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Standing in, Devin Travis. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have hit a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Pham racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Wendell. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Robertson.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Zunino stands at first with one out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis moves over. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 2-0 finish today. Toronto rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marcus Stroman notches his 3rd win of the year as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. Blake Snell is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home.